To address the General Conference today. UNESCO and we, member states and governments, are facing enormous challenges. This, however, must be seen as opportunities to concentrate our efforts within the organization in these critical times. A crucial step in this direction was the unanimous adoption of the General Assembly resolution on saving the cultural heritage of Iraq. We especially welcome the Unity for Heritage campaign to build support for the protection of cultural heritage endangered by extremist groups. To this end, we recommend the establishment of a new common database with the coordination of UNESCO that could function as a collection of currently available documentation of endangered cultural heritage values. In this context, it is key to take effective measures concerning the return of illegal exported or imported cultural goods. Hungary actively participates in this international information exchange process. Hence, Hungary has applied for membership in the Intergovernmental Committee for promoting the return of cultural property to its countries of origin or its restitution in case of illicit appropriation of UNESCO. We appreciate your support for the Hungarian application. Besides tangible cultural heritage, we are especially committed to the preservation of intangible cultural heritage, as indicated by the fact that Hungary was elected member of the Intergovernmental Committee and its Bureau for the safeguarding of intangible cultural heritage in 2014. Reflecting our particular interest in sharing our tested and proven techniques regarding intangible cultural heritage, Hungary has submitted the nomination Safeguarding of the Folk Music Heritage by the Kodály concept to the Register of Best Safeguarding Practices, and we are hoping for a favorable decision in 2016. Ladies and gentlemen, UNESCO-related anniversaries proved to be successful in Hungary. This year, we are observing the 150th anniversary of the death of Ignác Semmelweis and the 200th anniversary of the birth of Floris Romer. Next month, an exhibition in honor of these outstanding Hungarian individuals will be on display in the Salamiro of UNESCO. As for the future, I would like to ask for your support during the session for Hungary's anniversary nominations, the 1700th anniversary of the birth of Saint Martin of Tours in 2016, and the 50th anniversary of the death of Zoltán Kodály in 2017. Distinguished delegates, Hungary has actively participated and thus warmly welcomes the adoption of the 2030 Agenda. We are convinced that the implementation of Sustainable Development Goals requires holistic, forward-looking policies created both nationally and internationally. The UN system has a very important role to play in providing guidance and essential tools which contribute to the policy design and implementation in the fields covered by the SDGs. Hungary is looking forward to the discussion within UNESCO on the implementation of the agenda in all fields. Undoubtedly, water is at the core of sustainable development and is critical for socio-economic development, health ecosystem, and for human survival itself. Hungary has played an essential role in having a standalone goal on water. Many of you still remember the Budapest Water Summit in 2013 and its closing document. The Budapest Statement called for the development of a dedicated and comprehensive sustainable development goal on water. In this context, I would like to draw your attention to our candidature to the Intergovernmental Council of the International Hydrologic Programme. Hungary would greatly appreciate the valuable support of the member states in candidature. We recognize that education is a main catalyst for sustainable development. Under SDG 4 on education, member states agreed to ensure that all learners acquire knowledge and skills needed to promote sustainable development. By its horizontal nature, education is not only a goal in itself, but also a contributor to and beneficiary of all the other sustainable development goals. Ladies and gentlemen, Hungary is committed towards the global effort tackling climate change. Our aim is to adopt the single global legally binding agreement applicable to all at the COP21 in Paris this December. Therefore, Hungary welcomes UNESCO's contribution to the success of the COP21. The World Science Forum is being held at Budapest between 4 and 7 November. The forum has grown to be one of the most prestigious scientific events and we are proud that this year UNESCO's involvement reached exceptional levels due to the active and invaluable contribution of the natural sciences sector. We are looking forward to the speech of Director General Irina Bokova later this week. Finally, let me emphasize that the Hungarian government is fully committed towards UNESCO and its programs. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your attention.